Yo, what's up, guys? It's Darius, your friendly neighborhood fisherman, and today we are tying a topwater panfish fly. So this fly is made to resemble like a little dragonfly or damselfly skirting on the surface of the water. So first, I've got a size 8 streamer hook, and I'm gonna dress it just about 3/4 of the way down the shank of the hook. And here I'm going to tie on a piece of foam. This will act as the tail, and this is what will make it a topwater fly. So, got here fairly kind of thick foam. You don't want it too flimsy. And nice, about 1/4 of an inch wide, or maybe a little less. Just gonna make a strip, so then you can always trim off some foam if it's too long, but you can never trim on foam. So that's a good length, and I like pinching it around the hook, and this will really kind of hold it in there as you wrap your thread on there. Make sure it's tight. And so next thing we're going to do is kind of cover up some of this rough patch, and we're going to do so with some dubbing. I've got some Crystal Flash dubbing right here. Just spin that around there and wrap it on. Need a little bit more. I like for panfish and bass, I really like using Crystal Flash, or like my dubbing. When I use dubbing, I try to make it flashy, because the flash will attract the bass or bluegill, the target species. But for trout, I like to go a little bit more natural. So right now, we are going to get another little piece of the foam, kind of the same thickness. This time I'm gonna add a little point to the end, and so then now I can just lay it there, and a little bit more precision for tying it on. So next, I'm gonna tie on some legs, and this is really where the fly gets its action. So I've got a long piece here, and I'm gonna throw on about 1.5 inches on this side. So tie it on just like that. Cut off this little extra piece. and do the same for the other side. And tie that back a little bit. Kind of want it a little flush to the foam so the foam will push it out. And then next, I'm actually going to take this foam and fold it right back over forward. And this time, and now I will kind of go a little bit forward. Don't want to be right on the eye of the hook. It's kind of just a little back, so give yourself a little bit of space. And I am going to tie this down. Then I like pulling this tab back and taking some wraps in front, and this will kind of hold it up, and so when you're stripping this on top of the water, it'll kind of act like a little popper, a little bit more water displacement, and attract those fish. So then you can just cut that off there, make it look nice, trim it up a little bit, and pull those legs back. So I think I'm going to trim up the legs a little bit. You can always, that's why I kind of leave it till the end to trim it up, so you can look at how the fly looks and then decide to trim it. So I'm going to trim it about as far back as my wing casing, and it doesn't really matter how far back it goes. Sometimes the more length you have on your legs, the more it will give off water displacement. So now we are going to finish off the fly real quick, and just whip finish it real quick. There we go. Cut off your thing, and while I'm talking, I'm going to add some head cement. Keep it all together. So that will do it for today's video. Got a nice topwater panfish bluegill fly. You can always shorten up this tail, add some Sharpie lines to make it look, just have some bars, like a realistic dragonfly. But you can always add variations to these flies. Panfish really will take whatever. So yeah, once again, I said this is a topwater fly. Just cast it out, little strips. Pause a little bit between, let the fish come up and look at it. So if you're new to my channel, go down, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and in the comments, ask me any questions about this fly that you may have, or leave suggestions on what I should do next time. So, tight lines, from me to you, peace.